I'm fine. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I didn't even
Mm-hmm.
ask you how are you.
Good. I'm good. I'm
Okay,
doing.
no problem. Yeah.
Voice seems little blurry to me, but I hope it. Yeah, fine.
No, for me it's very clear. I think it's okay.
Mhm. I'm
Yeah.
doing good.
Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also doing
Mhm.
great. So it's been a very long time. I think it's been around 6 months we spoke last, I think.
More than a
Eh,
month. I
More than a
mean,
month?
more than
Yeah.
6 months. I mean, the
Okay.
last conversation which we had was for my channel, and it's been over 10 months that I've uploaded since I uploaded
10
that.
months? Oh my God, it's a very long time.
Yeah,
So how's your
that is.
life? How are you holding up with your life?
I'm good, and
Okay.
I think things are fine for now. Yeah,
Okay.
they're fine.
How's your teaching career, everything going on?
My teaching career, it has always been fine since I started in 2022.
Okay.
Even if I'm not active on YouTube, but behind I am still associated with like different brands, and I work for them. So that has always been there.
Okay, that's nice to hear. So you told me last time when we spoke, not last time, 2 days ago, you told me that you're planning to start a batch, right?
Yeah.
So when are you planning to start a batch?
So I am here to definitely talk about that batch only.
Hmm.
I will be launching it soon, like
Okay.
within a week now. So I am thinking that 15th of May should be the date that I should be starting, and I should be taking the first class of that batch,
Okay.
right? I am hoping to
Okay.
invite friends from your channel, and I hope they join and they come, and yeah, so
Okay.
that's what
How
it
many
is.
students would be there in a batch? Like, what's the maximum limit?
So what I'm thinking right now to have not more than 10.
Okay.
That's it. Maybe 8 or 9. That should be the ideal number, and that's it. And it will be for a month only. So
Hmm.
it will be more like practice batch where I'll be giving topics, and people will talk, and if they make mistakes, I will there to moderate the way they talk, the way they speak, and if I feel like that I need to make some corrections, I will make those corrections.
Okay.
And in this 1 month, I will give also 4 sessions for grammar. They will be
Hmm.
just for revision, just to see if they need technical understanding or not. And the batch is not going to be for the beginners. It is going to be for the people who understand English, basic English, and they
Okay.
are looking for someone who can correct their mistakes, who can help them to build up the confidence. That's
Okay.
that's
It's
what
more
I'm thinking.
like intermediates or those who are in the upper strata of the beginners.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. That's really cool.
So that's what I'm planning.
So,
hmm
since you're a trainer, English trainer, do you think grammar is important in the beginning, especially because most of the English learners, what they do is they focus on grammar first and then they focus on the other things. Most of them, they don't even try other things. They just simply sit with grammar. So, what do you think about them?
See, people have varieties of opinion on this, and
Hmm.
it also comes from not only from the learner's perspective. It also comes from, as trainer, I have been in the industry for like over 5 years now, and I have been training people, and I have like almost researched really good, and I have heard like really good people or
Hmm.
professors or people who speak multiple languages, right?
Yeah.
Very different opinions they have. Some think that only by listening you can learn the language, and it could be any language in the world. Just start listening, just start that comprehensive input. You must
Okay.
have seen some videos on YouTube where people do some activities in a specific language, and they demonstrate by moving their hands, so the person who is very baby to the language understands basics of
Yeah.
language.
Learning English by understanding.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So that's what people generally think, that by listening you can understand. But as a person who comes from a Hindi medium background, I think grammar has been really, really good tool for me, and I have used it wisely. I have learned it, and that has helped me, to understand that if I speak in past, what should be my structure in past if I
Yeah.
speak in, right? So that grammar does help. It helps to build that structure, and on that structure you can build your confidence. So if you know that you make less mistakes technically, it automatically boosts your confidence. And some or the other way on background, if you have that, oh, I don't speak good English, or I don't have correct structures. So that varies on learners and trainers. For me, it's 50-50.
That is
Yeah.
actually true, Gayatri. I can tell you with my own experience. Well, if I speak broken English, and especially if I make mistakes, and if I know that I'm making mistakes, that's all, my confidence would be shattered. I wouldn't be able to talk. But when you learn grammar, especially tenses, when you know how to say, how to use tenses, like when it comes to past or when it comes to future, so how to use them, when you know it very clearly, it can actually give you more confidence when you speak. You'll be more confident, you'll feel more confident because you know that you're talking correctly. But when you feel like that you're talking incorrectly, that time it will affect your confidence and you won't be able to talk.
Yeah, that's how it works. So for me, it's
Hmm.
50-50. There are a
Okay.
lot of learners who run away when I say that, okay, I will teach you grammar. They are
Okay.
like, man, I'm not interested. This is what I have been doing since my childhood, and it has never helped me. But then I
Okay.
still try to make sure that I technically correct them, right?
Okay.
So yeah, I don't force it, but I do make sure that slightly I in very subtle way I push grammar so that they gradually build interest and they at least have that confidence that they are speaking correct. So yeah.
Okay. I
Mhm.
think, in my personal opinion, tenses are very important. And other than that, most of the other parts of grammar, you can learn it when you speak English fluently. I mean, when you try to speak, obviously, you will learn grammar along the way. But if you learn tenses in the beginning, it will really help you. I mean, I personally feel. So, do you
Yeah,
focus
it
more
does.
on tenses or you focus on all the grammars topics?
No, I for a beginner, 12 tenses, if someone who is really
Hmm.
beginner, if he or she masters, that's enough to hold basic conversation. And if someone wants to beautify the language and they want
Okay.
to upgrade level from beginner to intermediate and to advanced, so there are five concepts which I personally love, right? As a
Okay.
person who has learned it and mastered it, and I teach. So tenses are really good. They should be learned. They are time markers. Then passive voice, this is one of the favorite concepts of mine, and I love it to the core. I love
Okay.
using passive voice a lot,
What is
right?
it
When I
actually? Passive voice means?
it's like you speak indirectly. You don't speak. For example, you say we celebrate Diwali, so it's very general statement in simple that we do that. So it's a direct sentence.
Yeah,
Or if I say
simple.
that Diwali is celebrated on a very huge level in India, so that see I focus on Diwali from we to direct Diwali, right? Or for
Okay.
example, kidnappers kidnap a lot of kids in India, and then I directly jump on kids and say that a lot of children are kidnapped every year. So passive voice is used a lot in professional English, in technical English. It is used in legal language a lot, where
Okay.
you focus on object or the receiver. So that's a lovely concept.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is the first time I'm hearing. Actually, we usually talk this. I mean, we can actually reverse the subject and we can explain it in
Yes.
English. But I never thought that this would be a concept, something like this.
It's a beautiful concept, passive voice. So
Okay.
it's a concept, and then I love modal verbs. They are really beautiful characters. We can play with them, right? Possibilities and permission and this and that.
Okay.
Then conditionals. Again, when we talk about hypothetical situation, when we say that if I were a king, I would do that. If I were prime minister, I would do that. This concept is known as conditional sentences.
Okay.
Like, yeah, and
I don't
parts of
know.
speech.
I
It's
focused
okay.
only on tenses. I learned only tenses. Other than that, I didn't learn anything from grammar.
No worries. I mean, conditionals and passive voice, they beautify your language. Like they
Hmm.
make you sound, different from others. Like normal people, they usually use tenses, and that is enough for them. But
Okay.
if you speak in passive and you use conditionals carefully, it makes you sound like different from,
Okay. So
80.
it'll make your English so authentic and beautiful.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
beautify the language. So I
Oh,
love these five concepts. Yeah.
that's cool. And
Mhm.
what else do you teach in your classes other than grammar? Do you give them topics and ask them to speak in English a little bit about the topic?
Yeah, so I do not generally start with topic discussion. I feel
Mm.
topics can be discussed. See, the topic can be discussed is also a passive sentence.
Yeah.
I focus on people. I can say that people can discuss topic, but I'm using it. So I feel the topic can only be discussed when people have knowledge. Like I
Mm.
cannot start discussing a topic with anyone or everyone. I don't know what kind of interest they
We
hold.
can discuss general topics, right? Like everybody is aware of the topics.
Yeah, but a lot of people are not even aware. Like if I start talking what is the artificial intelligence, a lot of people might not have the exact, factual information. They might have very
Hmm.
emotional of things, or maybe they
Okay.
might have aware that how artificial intelligence is affecting people's life, but
Hmm.
not the factual, some good information. So
Okay.
I start with knowing people first. I start with knowing their interests. What are their interests? If because a group is an amalgamation of a lot of people from different walks of life,
Yeah.
and there could be a lady homemaker who doesn't know what is happening in the world, and there could be a person who has a lot of interest in world affairs, current affairs. So I first know them, and according to that I offer them topics, or maybe role plays, or maybe conversational sessions, or maybe putting them in some difficult situations and asking them to react in English. So that's how I plan my lessons, and I try to make them interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. I forgot some suddenly. Now I remember. The thing is, I want to improve my English now. I've been stuck in one level for a very long time. I can literally
Mhm.
feel that. Like I really want to do that. So, can you give me any tips what I should do?
I say that, technically you should start like the concepts which I have talked. If you
The
start
grammar
using passive
concepts.
more often, yeah, like
Yeah.
not, I would say go in technical deep, no, don't go there. But
Okay.
just start with passive or conditionals and start using them. They are going to make you sound like little
Okay.
better what you right
Probably I'm
now.
using them already, but I'm not aware that I'm using. I don't know the concept names, but when I speak in English, probably I would use them. If somebody tells me something, I would say the
Yeah.
same thing in a repeated version.
Definitely. See, your conversations, not only your conversations, the conversational channels we have on internet these days.
Yeah.
I do see few channels I do try to go
Mhm. Okay.
consciously, try
Okay.
to see what those people are doing. You are one of them. I do try to come quite
Okay.
often on your
Don't
channel
lie.
just to see.
Okay.
No, no, I'm not lying. I'm saying like I can count the
Okay.
names I usually go.
Okay.
I feel that this is one of the biggest reasons that I have stopped having conversations with people.
Hmm?
That people who come to you for conversations, they are very limited what they really want to have. So we have very general conversations, like your conversations.
Yes.
If you go 100 conversations of yours, you'll see hardly 10 of them are on different things. Rest of
Yeah,
them are how to start your English and this and that.
that's
So
true.
it's very broad.
Most of the time, the discussion would be related to English. Everything will
Yes.
revolves around English because the viewers also they expect us to speak about English. They don't want to listen to any other world affairs, what's happening outside the earth. They really don't want to know about
Uh,
those. They're not interesting for them.
yeah,
They want to know, they want us
true.
to speak about English.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
true. But this is also stopping the
Mm.
individual growth of yours, or
Yeah.
anyone who ever is in this genre, right?
Okay.
I see Sunita ji. I think Sunita ji's channel is like one of the favorite channels.
Mm-hmm.
What I usually try to go and understand. She
Mm.
does try to pick up some topics, some
Okay.
interesting topics. She does try to have conversations different from like English and all.
English
So I think
conversations.
that, yeah, I think once in a week, if you upload like 3 videos in a week,
Mm-hmm.
one video should be out of box, should be something different, what is happening in the world, and put inviting people who know what is
Yeah.
happening, like messages you get from like beginners or intermediate, and that's how it works. So I have like a lot of requests for conversational videos, and one thing which stops me a lot to not to
Mm-hmm.
have conversations, because I am bored. I don't like being in stuff.
Same
And
things,
I think,
talking the same thing over and over again. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
really
and that's
boring.
the reason I'm not doing that. So I would suggest you this to do that.
Mm.
Experiment with your knowledge, work on your
Hmm.
knowledge. You are in, like, you have been in some field. You have really good knowledge about that. I would say discuss about that.
Hmm.
Put your experience for the people. Engineers do follow you, right? So
Well,
talk about that.
I'll give a try
Experiment.
about that because I've already tried this many times, but it never worked. That's the only thing that I'm still stick with English. But probably I'll give a try. That's one thing that I always keep in my mind that we have to try something different.
Yeah, or you
Yeah.
might push a different channel. You can create a different channel and start talking about like
Oh, no,
different
no,
things.
no, no. Handling one channel itself is a very big task. I don't want another channel. And in case if I
That
want to open another channel, probably I'll open it in Tamil so that I
start
can.
reading.
Sorry?
I think I remember watching one day your video where you were talking about like some 30 vocabulary or 20 vocabulary, something
Hmm.
like that. You can pick a news article and just put it up, like, on Zoom, whatever way you recorded that, and read
Yeah.
it. So you can make a playlist for English news every day, like maybe one small article you can read and you can explain and you can put it out. So it is going to work for you for your knowledge, and it is going to
Hmm.
help the English learners as well. So yeah, that would be a
Yeah.
way.
We'll try something like that.
Mhm. Do that.
Yep. Do you have any questions for me?
Um, no, I'm not. I don't have any questions, but I do want to know how's
Okay.
your YouTube going?
Oh, my
What are
YouTube
you?
is
Mhm.
going, well, not going very good at this moment. I'm not uploading videos consistently
Mhm.
because of various other work that I usually get from my family or my friends. So now I'm planning to start everything from the scratch. I'll focus more on YouTube. The consistency matters in YouTube. Once you stop uploading videos, like if you're not uploading videos for 10 or 15 days, that's all. People will forget your channel and they'll start watching different channels. So I have to upload videos regularly. And most of my subscribers are also saying that in comments.
Mhm.
So that's one thing. But it's growing, but it's growing very slowly at this moment.
Okay, and are you prepared for that, like this and this? Like, are you prepared for that time where a lot of channels, I think, on YouTube, even big
Mm,
channels on YouTube,
mm,
I think there is always a point, especially in the life of influencers, in any genre, in any
mm.
field, in any domain, there is a shelf life for
Yeah,
influencers.
yeah.
After 2 years, 3 years,
After
the
five
graph is
years, five
that
years is
is
the
done.
maximum for YouTubers, most of the YouTubers. Some YouTubers rarely cross that 5 years mark. They can go
Mhm.
up to 10 years. Do you know Mr. Beast? That's a world's
Yeah.
number one YouTuber. His
Mhm.
videos are not performing well right now. It's going down. The views are going down. He used to get a lot
Mhm.
of views, but now it's going down. So he's
Mhm.
already crossed that 10-year mark. So
Mhm.
the thing
Yeah.
is, it's about you cannot give interesting content every time, all the time. You cannot do that.
Mhm.
It happens once in a while. It happens naturally. You cannot create
Mhm.
that thing. So that's one thing. And people will also be bored of your face. What seeing your face for 10 years is very difficult thing. People want new faces. They need varieties in their life. So a lot of things are there. So I think it's quite easy to do that. You can make the video really interesting. There are a lot of ideas are over there, but it depends on your niche as well. Certain niches cannot grow, but Mr. Beast niche, he can do various things. He's more interested in spending a lot of money on his videos and making them so big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It is. So what is your thought about, like, you have just started your journey. I would
Hmm.
not say that
It's
your
around two
saturation,
years, two,
yeah,
two,
few
yeah,
years.
two, three,
But
2 years, 3 months.
do you
Hmm.
prepare your mind for the time when you might peep other YouTubers, or maybe
Hmm.
this particular niche might completely get saturated and then there should not be anything. And I think every 10 years generation is also changing, so like they have different
Hmm.
interests, right? So they want to
Yeah.
watch different people. Are you ready for that time? And how do you feel about that?
Well, actually, the thing is, I don't think this niche would go down because English is always a demanding thing in India. It will, it's always in demand, English. And another thing is, it's not about uh, how do I say this? It's not about people are so used to your face and they are not interested in watching your face anymore. It's about how engaging, how interesting the video is. If the topic, if the guest, and if we speak really interestingly, even if you're there for 10 years, still your videos would perform well. So it's about that. I think I've learned it, but I'm not doing it very often. It's not doable all the time. Very rarely it happens. We don't know what type of videos can go viral. We don't know that. So I'm just experimenting it. Let's see. And even if I don't get any views, I would still be a YouTuber because when I started YouTube channel, I never thought I would make income from YouTube. So it's just like that.
Nice.
So how
It's
long
just
have
like
you been training people English?
I officially started my journey in 2022.
Okay, it's been around 4 years.
4 years.
You've been
But
teaching
before that,
English.
I had been working with people. I had been unofficially working with people. So
Okay.
in 2022, I attended a training program. After that, I started working for them, and then I kept going in the same field. But before
Mhm.
that, also I have worked. So I have worked with a lot of people. And even day before yesterday, I a lady connected me for one-on-one classes, and
Okay.
she is a professor for 17 years.
Wow.
She started working in 29, like,
Hmm.
2009. She is a commerce professor. She was really seasoned and experienced. I mean, imagine someone working for 17 years and
Yeah.
connecting, right? So she is taking one-on-one session. I remember I also worked with a
And
professor.
even she is learning now. After 17 years, still she is having that learning mindset.
Yes. It's more
Yeah.
like she told me that Gayatri, new generation is coming up, right? And I want
Yeah.
to keep up with that new generation. And they want me to explain everything in English. Though my language is Marathi, but I
Okay.
want to work with them. And I also worked with a professor. He was a biology professor. He was 56 when I worked with him,
Hmm.
like last to last year. And right now he is a vice chancellor of Solapur University. So I have worked
Oh.
with really interesting
So
people.
after you taught him English, he became vice chancellor.
Yeah, so he took
Okay.
8 months session with me, one-on-one classes, and after that he had his interview with one of the politicians. I don't remember his name right now, but then he
Okay.
got selected for that, and then right now he's a vice chancellor.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so
Very
I have worked
impressive.
with, yeah, I have
Yeah.
worked with amazing.